The reality is there's just a massive difference every time so let's just look at the most recent presidents, right? Donald Trump has had one full term, and he's had now 200 days of this term. In that time, he's passed two major pieces of legislation, both of which tax cuts for the rich. Joe Biden had one completed term, passed infrastructure legislation. Multiple pieces, not just the infrastructure bill, but we had the American Rescue Plan, which contributed a little bit to it.
It's a new theory. Magnets are going to lift the planes.
Thank you, Abby. We had the Chips and Science Act. We also saw the PACT Act, which was a piece of legislation for veterans. There were multiple pieces of legislation, most of which, Inflation Reduction Act, yes, most of which benefited the country at large and the middle class and working class. And that's in his one term. Trump had 1.2 terms and only did that. Let's look at Obama. Okay, Obama was able to pass pseudo universal health care. Not as good as it could have been. We tried. We had 59 votes for a public option. We needed 60. We had 59 votes for a public option. But the Affordable Care Act is still a step in the right direction. 40 million Americans that didn't have health care had health care because of it. We have Americans with pre-existing conditions can now not be denied coverage. Okay? Huge piece of legislation. George W. Bush's term, again, tax cuts for the rich, and obviously a lot of it had to do with the war on terror. So, like, where do we go? Right. We go to Bill Clinton's term. Amazing economy, first budget surplus in decades, and we've never seen one since. The difference is clear.
Yeah, okay. I you see, from an Irish point of view, I'm just trying to understand it from an American perspective. So thanks for explaining that.
Yeah, no problem. I really quick. This applies to some Americans too that maybe don't follow politics as closely. If you don't pay attention, I understand how it can seem like there isn't this huge difference, or that like the truth has to be somewhere in the middle. But when you really start to look into it, it's like, oh, like it really is the difference between the comparison I always say for like at least the last election, Harris versus Trump. It's like you're going out to lunch, right? And the Harris option is like a turkey sandwich, but it has lettuce, and the lettuce is kind of wilted. And the Donald Trump option is a bucket of diarrhea with razor blades in it. And like almost half the country picked the bucket of diarrhea. It's crazy. But once you actually look into it, that is the gulf between the two choices. It really is. The Democratic Party could be improved, right? It could have fresh lettuce, but the alternative is awful. I mean, we're literally seeing we're seeing a degradation of democracy in real time.